Just woke up not even 15 minutes ago. And I seen the time and I realized I might have to be going somewhere soon, so I decided to get out on a walk as fast as possible. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Got my taser, got my keys. Dogs are inside, so I'm walking both walks. And then I am on my way. Oh, I got more mail. Unless it's the mail from last time. Cricket mail. Soil pelt mail. Well, I'll mail that when I get back. They're probably just telling me to pay my money. Is that a water bug? What the fuck is that? What the fuck kind of a bug am I looking at right now? Well, here, let me help him out. Oh, his ass is fast. Well, he gets to live to see another day, I suppose. Actually, let me do something. Hold on. This is probably gonna seem mean at first. Where's he at? I see him. Now he's not living to see another day. Now we can get on our walk. I'm like that on Path to Titans too. If you don't accept my help, you gotta go down. That is the unfortunate way of life. Feels like it's about to start raining. If it does rain, I will walk back home. And that will be a no walk for today. Which would be unfortunate, but shit happens. This is what I get sleeping in. Should have been awake. Ready. I'll explain myself. But me and my friend Crash used to play Apex, and this was around season 5. But we were talking about God and Jesus and powers and stuff like that. And Apex is trios only. So we had a random in there that didn't really help us. And I remember specifically because that random ran out, went out of his way, and died. And then he got mad and started blaming me and Crash. So me and Crash, we started talking back. We started talking our shit back. And we decided not even to really engage in the conversation much. And so JDonaldson starts talking his shit, right? He starts talking more and more and more. And then he just starts talking gibberish. He put Odig, which I don't know what the fuck he meant by that. And then he put Yitzhak. I'm not sure what he meant by that either. I looked it up. Yitzhak in Hebrew and Jewish language, I think Yitzhak translated to happy. So I'll take that. Maybe he was of Hebrew descent. Maybe he came from... Yeah, I don't know where Jewish people are from. I forgot. So embarrassing, but I forgot. As someone who likes to look up research for work too, that's the one place I shouldn't be forgetting. Norway, right? It's not Norway. Norway is Norwegian. Let me Google it real quick. Hold on. I learn something new every day. They're from Israel. That's what it said on Google, so that's the answer I'm going with. That motherfucker happy about something. That's about to be me in my car. Whenever I do end up getting one. If I end up getting one. If. Not sure I want one. They have a food pantry right here. I have no idea. They do. They have a food pantry today. It says food pantry. But the food pantry was closed. Apparently the church was closed. I'll take a look on the way back. I for sure will. Oh, I'm almost up to Sunfresh now. Not really. I'm like right by that fish place. I always consider that the almost halfway there. And then the gas station is halfway there. Yeah, some days it's hard to find stuff to talk about. It's mainly just me and Sally sometimes. It happens. Let me send out a message real quick, yo. Somebody messaged me on Snap. There we go. I had to send out the link to it. It pops in and watches. Well, no, I know at least 4 of them do. 4 or 5. But they always end up watching them live. It's because they're working. He's listening to Tupac. I recognize that part of the disc from anything. I believe that was the disc on Biggie Smalls, if I'm not mistaken. I'm about to message one of our, I'm about to look at Missouri, see what kind of, what's it called, licenses and stuff I'd have to get to actually cut their grass. Wonder if they pay me. Because all of this is kind of ridiculous. Just a little. Having to walk in the street for about a good 2 minutes, not exactly my idea of safe. horrible. There's like a little garage building over there by these people's house, but they haven't been taking care of it, so it looks like a fucking entrance to a Minecraft dungeon. I doubt I'll see anybody I know on the way up here this time. But God has a weird sense of humor, so who knows? I just fucking might. Let me take my keys off. I just realized they're like right by the phone. I put my keys in my pocket with my taser. I figure everything that could go wrong already has gone wrong, so it can't be any worse. I'm halfway up the Linwood now. I'm fucked up. I'm crossing through this fucked up neighborhood. Don't want to be. But I am. I honestly don't know how long it's gonna be. And every time I do that, it's because I keep thinking that the camera's like right at the top of the phone. I have to keep going like that. I forgot I have to raise the bottom of my phone to the top of my head. Sound of my ear got real itchy right there. Oh, this guy working on his van is kind of cute. I keep hearing some random ass bird noise. I don't know where the fuck it's coming from. Fuck. I know that ain't gonna be good for his tire. Ran over a glass bottle. Minutes is a little bit slower than usual. I haven't been taking my time because I wasn't exactly fully awake. I kind of just woke up, ran right out the fucking door, didn't eat or drink anything. So I'm a little bit of a mess right now, I'm sorry. There's a lot of just a lot of trash everywhere. I'm not used to being this far up here. There is trash everywhere, dude. Jesus Christ. I thought what I seen yesterday was bad. This is way worse. I think these people are about to start dispatching. Or perhaps not.
Work. Right.
Trying to sign my lantern in. Hold on. There we go. Raindrop just hit me right in my face. No. I've been doing it for about 3 weeks now. Almost a month into it. What can I say? It's good for the exercise. Getting the few minutes of what's it called? Air conditioning probably isn't too helpful for the exercise, but I do that just because. Just because. Oh, they have tacos sneaking kits on 79 cents. If I had to sell 4 tacos, I'd grab that. Unfortunately, I have spent all of my money, at least for the next 2 weeks. They did restock their half and half tea, just not the big bottles. Damn. So that brings me hope that they restocked that. They probably restocked over here too. They did not. Oh well. And they didn't have any of the Powerade I wanted. So I guess I'm gonna return home. Excuse me. Nope. This was a very short walk in the store. This will probably be, 40 minutes, 50 minutes at the most. I keep coming up hoping they have that sweet tea, a gallon of sweet tea, and they never do. I don't know if people will buy them right away, if they're sold out, but they never have it. What was I just saying? Now I need to look at the back of my leg. Dude was talking trash. What happened? What'd I do? I don't know what that dude was talking about. It's lightly raining now, so I'm gonna try to get back home in a rush. $27 minutes for the way back. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a short stream. You know what? I finally opened up yesterday. After 23 to 20, not even that. I'm not gonna do that to myself. Oh yeah. For about 20 years, 19 years of my life, I figured I was gay. And a lot of people, they're like, well, how did you know at such a young age, right? How'd you know? And I'll expose myself. I had this one friend. Now, I'm not going to expose his last name because that would be fucked up. I had this one friend. His name was Luis. I knew him a good majority of my life. My dad and him were friends. And they worked together sometimes. Well, one time, his friend, I was working with him, he left his son in my house. And his son's name was Luis, mind you, right? So, I'm sitting there minding my own business. We're talking. And I can't remember what he was talking about. He asked me if I liked something, and I couldn't remember. And then I quote his words. We started kissing and making out. Mind you, we were 5 years old at the time. And from that moment forward, I was like, alright, maybe I don't like girls. And then throughout middle school, I was, I did have a crush on this one chick in middle school. Her name was Alicia Gutierrez. And I'm confident saying that because I doubt anybody's going to find out who she is. If I'm not mistaken, she's some wannabe gangbanger thug now, so God bless my soul for not getting the wrong woman. But either way, I had a crush on her. She turned me down, made me look like a fool in front of everybody. And then there was this one person in school. His name was Jorge. I thought he was pretty cute. Never got anywhere with him, but I tried. It wasn't until sophomore year when I got in my first gay relationship. And it was fun. We lasted a few months. Not long because he moved. It was fun. And then from high school, which was about 2015, 2014, around that time. From 2014 to 2017, I can't remember my exact graduation year. But from that point up until about 2020, 2021, I wasn't looking for anybody to date. Kind of just was focusing on myself, my future, what I wanted to do with my adult years. And it turned out to be content creating. Content creating's gonna be what I'm doing. Dude, that's besides the point. The point is that in 2020, 2021, I met this one extremely fine gentleman. He could have been a model. Probably is a model now. Don't know. His name was, obviously no one's going to find out his name from just his nickname, but his nickname was DK. And I'll tell y'all something right now. This was the first relationship where I'm like, holy fucking shit. I actually love this guy. I want to be with him. We went we've seen the fucking, what's it called? The fuck is that movie with the Scarlet Witch in it, damn it? Doctor Strange. We went and seen Doctor Strange. And then we went and seen, some other multiversal movie. Everything everywhere at once. It was everything everywhere all at once. That's what it was called. With the lady from Star Trek Discovery. Back to back, by the way. So it's like, okay. And here's the coolest fucking thing about it, right? Here's the coolest thing. He was sitting in his seat. He pulled his legs up and he was kind of sitting there and he had his legs up by his chest. And it was such the cutest fucking thing that I have ever seen in my life. So cute. I'd say mainly our downfall for that relationship was me. And that was mainly because, I'm not gonna lie, I was just, I was insecure, didn't really know if anybody liked me or not. And his little brother trash talked me once. And because I'm a gamer, my gamer side came out of me more than my adult side. And I cussed this dude out. Wasn't inappropriate. Wasn't correct at all. And, he chose family over, chose family over me. And that's perfectly acceptable. That was a fuck up on my end. Didn't mean to lash out like that. However, what he told me was pretty bad. Trying to hit me in a certain spot. Triggered some certain emotions. But it's mainly my fault. I should have sucked it up and been the adult. My second serious relationship, I wouldn't really call it a relationship. It was with this one little Latino man named Nathan. And things were actually going pretty okay with me and him for a while. And then I have no problem admitting this, seeing as how I don't actively use them anymore, nor did I use them past the first experience. But Nathan, because obviously I love booty, y'all. I'm a big booty person, so you guys probably already know what I love to do too, booty, so I won't go into elaboration there. But he's like, hey, Enrique, if you want to do this certain activity to my booty, you got to take these shrooms with me while we're drinking. And at first my mind is like, no. My mind is like, no, don't do it. And so I did it. I did it because he was like kind of pressuring me. He's like, come on, man, don't you want this, quote, bussy? And I was like, dear Lord, all right. I broke down. I was like, okay, we'll do it. And so I took them, and to be honest, the first few minutes were fun. And then I started to fucking trip. Boy, did I start to fucking trip. God. And it was bad, y'all. Like, it was really bad. And instead of him letting me leave and go home, he tried to force me to stay. And here's the thing. I was already feeling uncomfortable, so I didn't want to. And so I kept trying to tell him, I'm like, hey, man, let me walk home, or let me call someone to pick me up. And he wouldn't allow it. So I eventually found my own way home, and we broke up over that. Now this last one is the worst. This last breakup is the worst one. My recent one, it was with a white dude named Jaden, and hear me out. When I first messaged the person, I didn't think much of it. I was like, all right, I've already been hurt 2 times. Let's go ahead and throw my hand back into the bag. And I actually fell in love with him relatively quick. We watched the same Godzilla movies. We were both sci-fi nerds, played the same board games, liked the same stuff, did the same stuff. We cuddled. I'd Uber to his house when I got money. He'd come pick me up and I'd Uber home. You know, it was cute little shit like that along the lines. You know, the way he would rub up against me, stuff he would say, the way he would act, the emotes he would do. Literally, when I say the only thing stopping this dude from being a 10 out of 10 in my books is the fact that he did two things I didn't really like. One was whenever he needed to relieve himself of gas from the ass or mouth, he would just randomly burp and shit himself, regardless of where we were. And 2, he wasn't all that honest with me. Hear me out. When we first got together, I caught him on Tinder. And I was like, hey, can you please uninstall Tinder and Grindr and all this, blah, 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 blah. And at first he's like, well, I have friends that still use it that don't have other apps. And I was like, all right, can you give them your number and maybe tell them you're not going to be on that app anymore? Because my main issue for him being on those apps is other people hitting him up and other people sending him nudes and stuff like that while we were together. And so he uninstalled them and all that, or I think he did. After recent events, I don't know if he actually did or if he just hid them. But he supposedly uninstalled them. And afterwards, I was like, hey, I'll get you, I'll do your oil change. I'll help you out with everything else if I can. Like he wanted a Meta Quest 3. I bought one of those. He wanted a Shimu plushie. I bought that. And he wanted his oil change, so I got the $80 for that. And then he broke up with me because we had made plans to hang out at 3. Either 3 or 2. My phone was dead. It's on the charger. Instead of him coming and picking me up or knocking on my door, he assumed that I was ignoring him, and he broke up with me. And so about 2 weeks passed, and we managed to start talking again. And, you know, he says, all right, we're back together. I love you, all this and that. I'm scared, all this and that. And I catch him on Grindr. And so I'm like, all right, dude, you have to uninstall Grindr. And he's like, I don't have Grindr installed. I haven't been on it. My account's been hacked. And so, you know, mentally, that's a fucking stupid fucking excuse. No one's gonna hack your Grindr. And I'm gonna be honest, the dude wasn't even that fucking sexy. It was mainly personality and stuff like that kept me with him. So realistically, he wasn't even that fine. So no one's gonna steal his pictures and use them for a fake account. And I eventually got to the point where I told him, I'm like, hey, I caught you here. I know you've been on Grindr. Can you just tell me up front? Tell me up front so we ain't gotta fight about it. And he didn't want to. Instead, he started jumping into, I don't trust you, and now that you don't think I was there, now you want me to be. And it didn't sit right with me. The last few things he told me in this order were, you really love me, you would ship me everything that you bought me, and then I will give you a chance at me being together with you again. And then when I told him, I'm like, that's kind of crazy, bro. I'm like, you want me to ship you you want me to ship you about $400 to $500 worth of items just for a chance to be with you? A chance to talk to you? I told him no. And then after that is when he hit me with the biggest insult of all. He's like, I'm not sexually attracted to you. And you know what? I didn't know if he meant that because of how I acted, how I looked, or what the reason was. But what he did was he kickstarted a different career for my fucking future. I'm still gonna be a content creator, but if you look at my streaming charts and how much I've been live and how active I've been on YouTube, I'm trying to lose weight. I'm talking good about my city, my state, talking good about my people, living good, drinking good, talking to people like they're decent. I'm trying to live my life differently, do things differently. And by the time next year comes, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, it hurts me still. I still think about Jaden a lot. Now, even to this day, even though I'm talking to other people. The thing is he kind of drilled a hole in my head, good and bad. So, I'm kind of still trying to get over him. I mean, obviously, out of respect for the person I'm talking to, I'm not sitting here like, oh my god, I wish this guy was more like Jaden, or I wish Jaden was back with me. It's not what I mean when I say I'm thinking about him. When I say I think about him, I mean, randomly every once in a while, memories of stuff we did will pop in my head, or randomly his face will pop in my head. You know, random shit that reminds you about what you had. I don't necessarily miss a whole lot of it. A lot of it was just a lesson to be learned. But at the same time, it's like, things did not have to go down that way. The relationship with me and Jaden, that was not my fault. I will admit the fault for the other stuff, because genuinely I was at fault. This I was not. I was doing everything differently. I opened up to him, told him where I lived. I've never done that for anybody else. Invited him to move in with me. I bought him posters, little exclusive figurines, got him a headset. Was gonna buy him games. I game shared with him so we could have all my games on his Xbox. I mean, I was aside from the few things I didn't give, that's all that was left out. Just those three things: the plushie, the oil change, and the fucking $300 MetaQuest that he never got to use because he overreacted. And I don't even know what to do with the stuff now. Like, I still have the plushie, I still have the Meta Quest, and I still have the $80 somehow. I just refuse to use any of it. They've all been sitting in a box in the back room. Because a part of me has this weird suspicion that at some point in life, I'll see him again. And I'm going to look at that box every time I do. I'm going to remind myself of the pain I've been in, the pain I could go through, and the stuff he's capable of. And then I'm going to question if it's worth it to even say hello to this person, let alone give him a chance to talk to me. Realistically, it sucks. It hurts. I wanted things to be different. But I'm talking to somebody new now. Somebody who's so ridiculously fucking cute. And when I say that, I mean it. Like, he's so fucking cute. He's short. Got a little bit of an attitude. Don't really like the attitude part, but I could try to work past that. It's starting to lightly rain now. Right around the corner from my house. I'm literally right here beside Odigs. I guess you couldn't really see it, but yeah, I'm right beside Odigs. Practically home. Someone's car sounds like shit. Oh my god. It is lightly raining, but it's not that bad. So I'm not gonna wipe my face until I get back to the house. "45 minutes is not bad. It's not bad for what I normally do, but still. I actually got up there slower than I did normally, but I got back faster than I normally do by about 12 minutes. Not bad considering how the morning went. Not bad at all. And a lot of people question me. They're like, "Hey, why do you time yourself? Right? Why do you time yourself on how long it takes for you to get up there and how long it takes you to get back?" Well, I want to determine if my body truly is accepting change. So I want to see how long it takes me to get up and back. If I make it faster, that's fucking awesome. Like right now, almost 12 minutes earlier than I normally do. That's fucking great. That's beautiful. I was going to catch the bus to go to someone's house today. I might have a change of plans now because of this fucking rain. And what's my phone battery at? 50%? Yeah, we'll see. Whoever's watching my stream right now, whoever this random person is, thank you. I appreciate it. A lot of people randomly pop in and leave, so whoever's just stayed in here longer than 30 seconds to listen to me ramble, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's mostly what I do on these vlogs, just ramble and get my opinions out. Oh, that's a bunch of traffic, goddamn. I should have crossed when they drove. My mistake is I'm too much like my dad. I'm too shy, so I don't want any kind of inconvenience. I have no idea though. Oh, I can cross now. Beautiful. Well, with that, I pretty much made it home. I'm not exactly at my house. I'm down the street, but I'll go ahead and start doing my outro here. To those that watch and that have been watching for the past 22 days as I've been doing this and that I've been struggling, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Even if it's one person, even if it's just my friends, or even if it's random people that make fun of me. I don't care. Any amount of viewers for me is perfect. 1 viewer leads to 5. 5 viewers lead to 10. 10 leads to 4 loyal people that come back and watch. You know what I mean? It's back and forth. You get gain, you lose. So, I heard dogs barking. I thought it was my dogs, but I don't have my dogs outside around now. Well, I didn't get attacked by anybody. Nothing exciting happened on this stream. I managed to describe what a Yitzakian was and where the name came from. I discussed JDonaldson. And that's pretty eventful for me. I'm about to go back in here and smoke and play, do a little bit of some coding, and then after that, I don't know. Either Fear the Walking Dead. No, I am going to do Fear the Walking Dead. I want to know what happened after that last episode. I don't want to spoil what happened on last episode, but I want to know what happened. So if Fear the Walking Dead interests you at all, for sure, feel free to pop in. I'll probably be live in about 40 to 50 minutes after I smoke. I'm going to give my cell phone some time to charge. And with that, I bid you guys for both. Thanks for popping in and watching.